can like see a difference like in my face because I ate so many carbs this weekend. And hey, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I am apologizing right now for this video being kind of a rant, kind of a rave, I guess, kind of a weird video. And I've been kind of out of the loop the last couple of days, have not been posting, and so I'm all like, blah. And I fudged it up on keto, and I'm suffering the consequences. So yeah, if this is your first time watching my video, I super apologize for it being so weird. My name is Brittany. I am of the Real Slim Brittany. It is a journey of a weight loss journey that I really am trying to find and to do. But I am not a perfect person, and I fuck up, and I fucked up. And this is kind of just a video diary, I guess, series. I really hope that it will help somebody else that's going through weight loss and keto and low carb and all that kind of fun stuff. Sometimes not so fun, to be honest, to be really honest. But yeah, so feel free to follow me on, let's see, on Instagram, The Real Slim Brittany, on Snapchat, DPSXJ Mom Rocks 5, which is my real Snapchat. I am a real human being, and I have 5 children, 5 boys, and it's my Snapchat. And yeah, and then oh, you can email me if you wanted to at therealslimbrittany@gmail.com. And I also have a Facebook page that Instagram made for me that I don't really use, but you can try it. It's Facebook at The Real Slim Brittany, or Brittany at The Real Slim Brittany. Sorry. It's new and I'm terrible at updating it, but if you wanted to check it out, totally can. Anyways, continue watching and see what I did, how I fucked up. And leave me a comment down below if you have also fucked up. We can fuck up together. And if you don't like cussing, this is not a video for you, because I cuss like a sailor. See? Like a sailor. Hey, so here I am once again getting myself back into keto. I can have this couple of fries from, you know, those greasy, delicious, like homemade real bar fries. Yeah, I decided to have a couple of them this weekend. We went to my dad's and spent time with him. He lives about an hour away from us, and so we decided to go and bring the kids, and we went down to this little bar thing that in this little tiny town that he lives in, that I actually like grew up going to with him, and stuff. And so the kids got pizza, and I was like, I'm gonna be really good, and I got this lettuce wrapped cheeseburger, and explained that I'm doing keto and that I just don't want the bread with it, which made me feel a little weird because here I am surrounded by my family who's eating, you know, these big fatty pizzas, and I'm asking for no bread. So then the burger comes, and there's like my weakness, a weakness of mine, one of my many weaknesses, real delicious, super greasy bar fries. Oh. And I haven't had potatoes in a long time, like a couple months. And so I was like, you know, so I'm like cooling them, like blowing on them to cool them down so that I could give them to Jackson. And I'm like, one bite won't hurt. Well, one bite turned into one fry. That won't hurt me. And then I was still hungry after the cheeseburger, and there was so much pizza and fries and I had some more fries. So then later on in the day, I one thing that happens when I eat carbs, I don't know if I'm the only one or not, but is I get hungry or faster, like more hungry faster throughout the day than I would if I was just eating my regular keto stuff. And later on in the day, I got hungry and there was leftover pizza, and I like scraped the toppings off the pizza and just ate that. Didn't eat the crust. So I was like, I'm doing great. Staying keto. The fries don't count. Well, then we wound up ditching all the kids, except for Jackson, with the grandparents, my parents, and then our older boys' mom's parents that we still communicate with, that we have a relationship with, and not her. Anyways, it's a weird way. But anyway, so they went to their grandparents, and my husband and I were like, basically it's like a fend for yourself. We don't have to cook a big meal, because it's just us. And I don't even know, what did we have? We had we went to the store and got beer for him, and I was like, well, I kind of got that mindset, like I already screwed up today, so I might as well just go all balls to the wall. So I had I didn't plan anything for dinner, anything keto, so I wound up having a Swiss cake roll, and I had some vodka, some whipped vodka, which has 5 carbs in it per ounce, and yeah, it was just a kind of downhill from there. So yeah, needless to say. Oh, also I was, as you guys might know, because I told you last time, but on Shark Week, still am, which has actually changed. A little TMI moment. It's less intense than it used to be, so that's good, but I also crave carbs like no frickin' tomorrow. Oh, and I ate a half a jar, a small jar, but a half a jar of Skippy peanut butter. I had cookies, some Chips Ahoy cookies. I had an entire 8-ounce glass of whole milk, which I haven't had milk in, I don't know, 3 months. Real milk in 3 months. Yeah, I ate a lot. So today, Monday, the 6th of August, I weighed in at 252.5 pounds. And I am restarting keto again. And I tried to justify this last weekend with, oh, I'm just doing a carb up. Well, it's not really a justified carb up if it happens every weekend. I was super proud of myself because last weekend I made it the whole weekend without carb up or cheating. And then I saw that I was still 250.2 pounds or 250.5 pounds during Shark Week. And I was like, heck yeah, that means that I lost weight. And then I ate. I always spoil it. But I have to realize that I cannot do carb ups. I cannot do cheat days. I have to get back into this, how I was before when I first started. So it is technically still the beginning of August, and I did change my macros again. I'm basing it off of the Carb Manager app that I'm using, and I just decided to see if they're legit, basically. And so, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I did this to myself again and knocked myself out of keto again. I just get back into keto and just start feeling the effects of being back in keto, having the energy and the weights dropping. But I did stall again, right before Shark Week. And I don't know if that's just because, I don't know. It's probably because I have not been hitting my macros all the way, but yeah, anyways, excuses. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one and they all fucking stink. And I need to get over the whole excuses thing. But I do. Like yesterday, I did not feel like getting out of bed at all. Just felt like crapola. And today I'm back on keto. I started with bulletproof coffee, and I just ate some zucchini and summer squash. And for my lunch, a little bit of like a leftover hamburger patty from last night, and then a little bit of provolone cheese and some fried zucchini and summer squash and some spaghetti sauce. So it was delicious, and I'm glad to get back into keto. I know that by tomorrow I should be feeling back into like the energy part. I haven't totally lost the energy, but like I had before, but I do feel sluggish, if that makes sense. So yeah, but here I am again making another one of these videos saying that I fucked up, and I just have got to stop making the excuse of it just being like, oh, it's just a carb up, like no big deal, because it is a big deal. It is affecting me. It is making me gain weight, even if it is just, 2.5 pounds of water weight. That still sucks. It's still something I have to work off. So, or, wait to drop off. When you start a lifestyle change, unless you're like really, really, really good at just not eating junk, like, and if you are, fucking kudos to you. But for me, like, it takes me a couple fuck ups before I really get into it. And, yeah, I'm fucked up. But hopefully this month, I really want to like go gung-ho. This month, I know I say that every single time, but I really do want to. I just have to go through this thing where I have to finally realize like this is not, like eating carbs, heavy sugary carbs is not okay. And it's just not worth feeling like crap afterwards. Even if it is embarrassing. That's one of my things, is like when I go out to eat and I'm out in public and I'm out with other people in the real world, like it's difficult for me to say, yeah, can I get a burger but like no bread? And people are like, what? Or I get a lot of times like, oh, you're doing that fad diet keto, and I'm like, it's not really a diet, like it's a lifestyle change. Like you can't just go back to eating crap because you'll gain weight again. And it's not worth it. And then I'll have people say, oh, it's just a fad that'll burn out. Like, that's just, oh yeah, I did Atkins like 10 years ago. I know exactly what that is. And I'm like, it's not exactly the same thing for me. And I kind of feel like embarrassed having to explain, and, I know those are just excuses, but hopefully I'll get better. Hopefully I'll get better at this. But yeah, so I'm going to post the pictures of the crap I ate, and remind myself to not eat this shit anymore. And let go of the carbs. Let go. And I think this is where I'm going to end the letting go series, because it's been 3 weeks. Actually, totally lost count. So, but I just cannot keep track of it. Sorry guys, but this is the end of the letting go series. Doesn't mean I'm going to start yelling and screaming at my kids again and, eating everything in sight. But I think this is going to be the end of the letting go series video and the start of getting the fuck back on keto and focusing only on keto and getting my kids transitioned back into school, but only on keto for me, because I cannot do letting go series, having to like think of videos. I cannot focus on keto if I'm doing everything else. So this is the 6th of August. I'm getting my ass back in shape, back into this, and I will update you guys at a later time. Oh, and small little blur. My best friend and her husband started keto last week, so I kind of feel like I have to do this now, which I mean I have to do it anyways because the lifestyle has changed, but like I feel like, you know, I need her to be able to depend on me to keep doing this so that, I don't know, we can like bounce off each other, you know, share keto-ness with each other. So that at least gives me like a little bit of oomph, I guess. Oomph. But yeah, so keep following my story. I will update you guys in probably about a week of how I'm doing, and I'll see you later. Follow my Instagram so you can see my awesome food pictures and progress. See you later. Bye. I am making baked yellow squash and zucchini. I'm just gonna see if I can make them come out like chips or whatever. And then right now I'm doing a hamburger patty with yellow squash and zucchini fried in avocado oil, avocado and coconut oil, I think. I think that's what it is. I'm dying. Oh yeah, these things. And then some of this. Yeah. Back to keto I go. So you know it's done when you set off the smoke alarm. Oops. I put them into broil because I wanted to, like, I don't know, make them hard. Well, that smoke alarm works. I think they're done. Like they're still like squishy. It's done. Still squishy. I don't know how to make keto chips. I'm gonna have to look it up.